Welcome back to the Caffeinated Weebs podcast. This is episode 27. Yeah. And we are looking at the year 2021 in anime. I'm one of your hosts, Shawnee095.
I'm DanbyyTV.
I'm Psychometryyy.
I'm SashasStreams.
I'm ZombieJob.
And yeah, so last week we talked about all the animes that we watched, and then I guess some of us enjoyed, some of us maybe not have, throughout the year 2020. And for today, we looked at a list, and we are going to talk about the animes that we are interested in checking out this year. Who wants to get us started? And I'm actually really curious, Dan, what is some of the things that you want to see as the shonen man?
Have we shaped your perspective?
I mean, it's not. I think there's one on here that isn't shonen, and it's kind
all right. Baby steps.
And it's. I don't really have like many because not a whole lot like really interested me. Maybe like as we get into the year and we start, I don't know. You guys start having me experiment with other shit. I'll like it.
Oh, yeah.
But this is just off that list that we saw. I see that Attack on Titan is getting its final season. I never even started it. I've only seen like bits and pieces of it on Adult Swim. I kind of wanted to start that. So, I mean, it's good that it's on its final season so I could just binge watch all of it.
For sure.
Yeah. After that, one that I'm pretty excited for is the second season of Dr. Stone, the Stone Wars.
Yeah.
The only gripe about that is it's literally just gonna be Stone Wars. There's no like 24 episodes like what they did with the first season. It's just gonna be like 12 episodes, maybe 11.
Like an OVA?
It's just gonna be.
Yeah.
Oh, is that what they said?
Well, no, it's not gonna be an OVA. It's just gonna be only the Stone Wars arc, because apparently the Stone Wars arc is actually kind of short. It's not gonna have any of the exploration afterwards.
Question: this is following a manga, yes?
Yes.
Okay, I figured as much.
Yeah, this one's following the manga. It's really sad that because I actually really enjoyed Dr. Stone. I loved seeing all the science from it, and all like the
It is
different
really fucking cool, and I really
integrations of. Oh yeah, no, it's so dope. But it was just all the little things that they added in. Like you can actually do this, but just saying, do not build a fucking bomb.
It's fucking amazing. It's funny.
Top right guy isn't coming through on stream. That'd be me. Yeah, no, Dr. Stone is awesome, but the Stone Wars, sadly, it's only going to be just the Stone Wars arc, nothing after, so it's only going to be like 11 to 13 episodes maybe. But wait and see.
Sounds like they're
What else?
they're pulling a ReZero and splitting into two parts. And
Speaking of ReZero, that's the next one I have on my list. I just started like not even a week ago, I think. I'm already caught up, and I've been wanting to watch more.
Binge watch the shit out of it.
There's really not much to binge watch, honestly. It's just like 30 some episodes, like 30, 38, I think.
they're 36.
36.
This guy below me, he reads manga, and I do every now and then, but if I know it's going to get an anime release, I don't typically read it.
But I don't. This is like you guys told me this wasn't a shonen, and this is one that I've actually liked so far as a shonen. It's pretty good. I like the story. It's another it's another isekai, but
Another one.
it's fun to watch.
Hey, I mean, some of like the best fantasy stories in anime are typically isekais.
Some of the most popular, I'll say.
That's your opinion.
Yeah, that's your opinion.
I don't know. I haven't seen many horror anime, or I guess it's considered horror kind of.
This is considered horror.
Yeah.
Another.
Which one?
I like how.
ReZero.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I guess kind of existential.
I like how they kind of have like. I just base it off like the movie Happy Death Day, how you just keep coming back over and over after you die. I didn't like the movie, but in the anime, I like the concept
Yeah, I haven't actually seen the movie. I've only watched it from just the anime perspective.
What do you mean?
Yeah,
like
I'm gonna
the-
add that to part of my binge list when I go watch the second season, since I have to catch up with the movie.
Yeah.
It's very good, very good.
Because it's supposed to shine important context on Puck and Amelia's relationship.
Oh.
It's worth a watch. I kind of like how it just didn't have anything to do with Subaru. It had all to do with them. We could learn more about them and how pretty much they got together and how they started. But I'm very excited to see that next. I don't know. I've been wanting. This is like the one that I've really wanted to binge watch even more out of everything else I've seen. But after that, I don't really have much more. But probably it's gonna be My Hero season 5. That is probably like my top 3, just anime. My Hero.
Is that coming out this season?
Yeah, not this season, but it's
Not
coming out,
this
I think,
season.
in the spring.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Comes out in the spring.
Still gotta catch up on that school arc. That festival arc
Yeah.
that they had after.
I didn't prefer
The slow arc. Yeah.
I didn't really care for it. And the last one I have is Demon Slayer, Mugen Train, or however you pronounce it.
Yes, the movie.
Yes. And then doesn't that like tail in with the story, or is that just like
Yes,
its
it
own?
is a progression of the story. They're doing their season movie, and then they'll have like, I guess, their final part basically. Because the manga's not that long, from what I've heard, and it's actually already over.
Oh wow.
Yeah, so
might-
it's gonna be probably just one more season after this.
Yeah, I might just pick it up and start reading it then, because I feel like we got a while until we see that last bit.
Sadly, yeah.
Yeah. But
Oh, but don't forget, there's also the My Hero movie.
yeah, I had that up next. That My Hero
Oh,
movie.
shit, my bad.
It's all good. Like, I'm excited for it. I didn't get to see the last My Hero movie. I've only seen the last fight of it, because that was really the only part I cared about, and it was already spoiled for me. So that was my TED Talk.
Josh, what are you doing?
so
What are you
fucked.
reading?
Actually, I don't know if this is simultaneously releasing in Japan or not. I know it's going to be on Adult Swim. I didn't do that much research, but Uzumaki
Ooh.
by Junji Ito is actually getting an anime adaptation.
I hope it's better than Junji.
So-
Oh god.
It's going to be on Adult Swim.
Yeah.
That's, I mean, you know, I'm iffy right now. I want to see how it turns out. There's not much. There's a trailer. I didn't actually watch the trailer. I should have.
So, I
You're good.
I recommend to temper your expectations. Watch the Junji Ito collection. It's
Yeah.
questionable.
A lot of anime reviewers are saying that while his style was really strong on, manga panels and pages, it falls really flat when doing an anime adaptation.
It's a lot about page turns.
I mean, isn't it out of his hands when it goes to the anime, though? I didn't see if he was actually directing it.
No, he wasn't, which is what the problem was.
Yeah.
When you adapt something like so horror focused, it's based on like suspense and page turning. Like, you yourself are taking into your own hands what you're going to see next. You are bringing your own like fear, which is what half of his stuff is about, and it's such a cool idea.
Yeah.
But it's lost when it's just something spooky on a screen that's not very well animated.
Yeah, no, he wasn't involved with the project whatsoever. The director was Takashira Shinobu.
Didn't he do Gyo as well?
Who did?
Didn't that director, wasn't that the one that did Gyo?
Takashira?
Or am I missing?
G. I don't see anything listed with a G in his bio.
The fish attack one that we were talking about earlier.
Yikes.
It was bad.
No.
Anyways.
I don't see it in his bio, so I'm guessing not.
No, I must be misremembering. but hopefully the new one ends up being good, because it's a lot about perspective.
Well, it depends on who's working on it. If same people,
Yeah, it's not.
wouldn't hold my hopes that high.
Yeah, no, it's gonna be mediocre.
What else are you looking forward to?
There was one called I read up on a little bit. I didn't read the manga on this, but Bungo Stray Dogs 1. The whole
It's
thing is done
a progression, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, actually, I don't know if that one's a progression. It might be like a story and all, as just like the form of them being chibi
Yeah.
instead.
Well, I mean,
Because like I've seen some of the Bungo Stray Dogs and it's pretty good.
I have not. That's why I'm kind of interested to see, because this is going to be my first time stepping into it. So it looks like it's actually
Okay.
pretty interesting. I mean, I haven't seen anything do chibi. I mean, it exists. I know. I'm just saying I personally haven't seen anything.
Fucking lucky star.
I need to finally watch the Zombieland Saga series, because I know they're going with the second season this year, and I really need to watch that.
Yeah.
I'm surprised I haven't, honestly. So obviously I need to catch up on that. Super Cub. That was it was honestly, I feel like this is gonna be a slice of life. It didn't state if it was, but it's basically about the second year high school student, Koguma. Has no parents, no friends, or hobbies, but one day her life gets brighter and everything changes when she gets a used Honda Super Cub motorcycle and rides to school for the first time. With her motorcycle, she goes on a new adventure where she meets new people and makes new friends. I feel like this is going to be just like something chill to watch, you know?
God, what was that one?
At least from what the
There was
information
another-
they give you.
There's another anime that was very similar to that. It was like this dude's just riding around like the world on a bike and like
Don't
this
tell me
is,
you're
like,
going to say Golden Boy.
low-key- No, post-apocalyptic.
Okay.
No, it's a motorcycle.
Okay.
And society's like almost like coming back, but the entire story is just like something journey, Kinko's journey or something like that.
Oh, Kino's Journey.
Kino's journey, yes. You know what I'm talking
Also,
about,
it's a
right?
chick. Also, it's a chick.
Yeah, it's a chick instead. Wait, Kino's a chick?
Yeah, Kino's a chick.
Oh, I thought it was a dude. Oh shit.
Wow, dude.
When you
can
wouldn't
never
be, you wouldn't,
You can never
you
tell.
wouldn't make, you wouldn't be
unless-
the only one to make that mistake. I had to look that one up too.
Okay,
You just
perfect.
assume their gender.
I did. It's an anime character.
We
yes,
all
I
did. It's an anime character. That's what
You know how many times we've been fooled by the trap card?
Fuck
Many
you,
times.
Yoshi.
you know. Unlike reality, it's okay to assume because that is pretty much what you must do
What-
to
what is it?
protect yourself
Fucking,
in anime.
Baka's test.
My
But yeah, no. I wonder if it's gonna be similar to that then. Basically.
Oh,
I mean, it's
well,
not
I mean, without the
post-apocalyptic. It's
Yeah.
more, yeah.
Yeah. But it's like as society's like rebuilding, it was just like him going around and like, or I'm sorry, her going around and talking to people and learning new things, basically.
the I'm not
kinda
sure
like
if
that.
I'm not sure if it's just the remake or not, but the remake was a little bit more intense than just walking around talking to people and learning things. Shit got intense.
I honestly dropped it. It was boring to me.
I think I watched all of it, but it's not memorable enough. Only the first memorable episode was super memorable because of the fact that, well, spoiler alert, someone dies.
Fucking damn.
You know.
Okay, so what else?
We touched briefly
But-
on it last week. Horimiya.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
That's what I'm
Yes.
looking forward to checking out. Well, I mean, I guess
That was also on my
they're,
list.
they're obviously not hand in hand, but I feel like they're really close. They're going to be close to similar, just a little different each one. The other one was the low tier character, Tomozaki.
Yes. Yes.
So both of those, I mean, I know they're not exactly the same, but I feel like they're similar a little bit. But I'm looking forward to checking both of those out and seeing where they go.
Love story of the secret
Slice of
dork and the
life, love
secret
'em.
himbo. For the viewers who are interested, Horimiya was actually a super popular manga around 2014 because that's when I saw it on the front pages. And I'm surprised it took 6 whole years for it to get an anime adaptation.
I mean,
the animation's
how popular is
crisp.
the manga still popular, or did it finish?
I'm pretty certain it's done. I mean, it's been 6 years. If it's not done, I'd be super surprised. I'll do some verifying in the background.
Yeah.
But it's been a long
Podcast
time.
Googling.
As weird
It's
as it
been a
is,
long time.
there is another one that I saw. I have not. Okay, correct me if I'm wrong. I have not seen any animes that were dedicated to like skateboarding. Skate the Infinity.
I
was
had
pretty
Yeah,
interesting.
Skate the Infinity.
It's-
Yeah. That's what
I
was
mean,
looking
just
for.
It's
hearing
not
about
bad
it,
so
it's
far,
like
honestly. Yeah.
Dude,
I
saw the
didn't know
clown.
what I mean, I didn't see a trailer. I just read the synopsis on it. I'm like, okay, this might be interesting.
here's
I can
the
see this being
trailer.
cool.
I have it.
There
I
is a
have
trailer?
it right here. Oh yeah.
There is a trailer.
Oh,
I have
I'll
it
have to
right
check it
here.
out. I have to check it out because I don't know. I saw this and I was like, this could be cool.
All right.
It's coming out right now. It's on Funimation.
Yeah, I haven't started any of these yet. I know a lot of these are like already started.
Fact check. Fact check complete here. Chapters 120 and 121 are labeled 10 years later, so I'm guessing it's complete.
Oh shit. And did it like when did those come out?
Okay, Wikipedia is telling me that the original release date for Volume 15 was 2020. Actually, last September, yeah. So I guess it recently just finished, and that's why they're going ahead and making an adaptation. That would make a lot of sense, actually.
Yeah, that would.
You wouldn't exactly want to do a romance anime only to find out that your author like drops dead like halfway through it.
I mean,
That's how a lot
Technically,
of other
High School of the
anime
Dead.
mangas. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
there
You
was
wouldn't want to pull a High School
romance
to
in there,
Dead.
and
So
we never
Or
got to find out what
projects that
happened.
just get dropped on their face like Akame ga Kill.
The other one I had was The Way of the House Husband. I don't know if you guys saw anything about that.
Yeah, the
Dude,
Yakuza.
Honestly,
yes.
I've seen the manga coming out. I didn't get them. I was interested in it, but I was already getting like several volumes of manga at the time already. I mean, dude, when I was spending like $40 a week on fucking manga, I was like, all right, I gotta slow down. So I didn't get started on that. And then I see there's the anime. I was like, all right, well, I guess it's good that I didn't. I'll go ahead and I'll watch through that. So that should be pretty interesting. I mean, I'm looking forward to
interested to
that.
see how that one
yeah.
is,
And it's good because I think that's. I mean, well, that's the only one that I know of that actually listed it was a comedy. The other one might have like some funny scenes, but this one is. I feel like it's gonna be really good because it's like ex-Yakuza trying to like live a normal life.
Yeah.
And he's the house husband of all. So
like fucking GTO.
like
basically.
that, yeah.
yeah,
Except
classic scary man put in the housewife role.
and the
What's
last,
your final one,
I
Josh?
thought
the
it
last
was
one I had
the-
was Tokyo Revengers.
Writer or something.
What's that? Wait. I think I saw it, but I don't remember what that one was.
Sakamichi Hanagaki thought his life couldn't get any worse until he finds out that his ex-girlfriend Hinata was murdered in cold blood. Basically, they find a way to go back in time and save her.
Because
yeah.
time travel in anime always goes well.
Well, I mean, so they're transported back 12 years into the past. So I'm like, okay, this might be a little interesting.
I think the only anime that I can think of that had good time travel, like where it actually ended up good, was Erased. What? And even then, it didn't really end up good for the
Yeah.
protagonist.
Quote unquote good.
Yeah, quote unquote good.
I don't know. I read
Sasha.
this,
No,
I
the
thought it was
only actual
interesting.
good one was Steins Gate.
Yeah, totally great ending. Yeah, nothing wrong there.
What? I mean, the one specific ending was good. Didn't have to all be good. Don't worry about the details. It's okay. We're working off of that timeline.
Don't worry
Okay,
about Steins Gate 0.
The official timeline is the Steins Gate world line anyway. We don't worry about it. Don't worry about the other ones.
Sasha, what are you looking forward to in 2021?
So I've actually got a couple things. One was also like obviously Skate the Infinity because god damn it looks really sick. Another one I'm looking forward to being the massive JoJo's nerd I am.
Yep, I knew you were gonna have this one.
This year, thus spoke Kishibe Rohan.
Yep.
It is releasing this year, and I'm ready.
It's nice that we're getting like a side story for Rohan.
Right?
I think that's gonna be funny.
He's
as hell.
such a fucking interesting character. He's one of the.
He's such a fucking cuck.
He is. I'm so glad of all characters getting one. It's him. Like, ooh. He was one of the few characters that I would always like to be like, okay, but is he here in this episode? Oh no, it's just a Koichi episode. Sad. So that's been a kind of manga series going on for a while now. Based on side stories for Kishibe Rohan. It's finally releasing in anime form, and I hope it gets dubbed. But probably not. I'm not holding my breath.
It'll be a minute.
Yeah. Past that, Gintama the Final is coming out this year.
So is that like supposed to be the final season?
It's a movie, but yeah.
Oh wait, that's gonna be like the last of it.
Yeah, it
basically.
says the third and final film adaptation. So we'll see. But I mean, it's Gintama.
It could be just pulling a joke type of thing, yeah.
Like,
because I mean, like you just said, it is Gintama, so like,
Gintama
would it really be the end?
Requires like 7 layers of irony to understand. So I wouldn't be surprised if it's just a massive fucking joke.
I mean, if the manga's over, then it's got to be the end.
That is fair. Yeah. So, also, another one of my favorites, Detective Conan, The Scarlet Bullet, another movie coming out that I'm looking forward to.
Yeah, that we can't watch.
Why?
Cry. I don't know.
What do you mean?
Where do you get your movies from? It's very hard trying to find Detective Conan movies.
I have NordVPN.
Fuck.
Not sponsored.
Not sponsored.
Yet.
Yeah.
Maybe.
But hey, this is a very good opportunity,
Perhaps.
NordVPN, to sponsor Sasha over
Yeah,
here.
if you want to sponsor me, I will absolutely shill. I have never.
He's
had a
all
problem.
for it.
I've never had a problem with their. Anyways.
Unless.
Damn, I'd be happy to hop on board if I get to watch those movies.
Right.
I was trying to catch up with what I could, but I could only watch. I only watched 18, 17, 16, 15, and 20. Couldn't find 19.
Yeah.
And then anything before 15 is just gone.
Well, to be fair, finding anything like post is
That is true. That is very true.
I
God
love
damn.
Detective Conan. It's such a good long-running series.
Movies are great. I'm just sad that they never have any, plot significance. Actually, you know what? I'm okay that they don't have any plot significance. Otherwise, I'd never know what's going on.
Fucking imagine having to watch all of them to get context for the main show.
Actually pay attention.
God, the production quality differences between the two,
They're
though,
so
between the anime and the movies,
Dude,
is drastic.
when you see the first, when you're watching the first couple of episodes and you see the advertisements for the movie, you're like, holy shit, dude.
I want it. I want it right now. I
Yeah.
want to consume it. Please give.
And it was in English even. I believe we're also getting another Lupin the Third this year, aren't we?
Yes,
Oh.
the stylish animated movie by can't remember the studio. Hey, fun.
The Third. Which one is it? The first.
Yeah, the first 2019 film.
That is actually really stylish. Full 3D.
It is. That is how 3D animation needs to be done.
You know what? Honestly, yeah.
No
it's
exceptions.
Like Pixar, but more action oriented almost.
Like, people are always like, oh, the 3D models look so stiff and stuff, and that's because just people
That's
aren't
just the
putting in
animation.
the effort. They see, mocap technology, and they're like, okay, it's not as expressive, but it's good enough. But it's like, if you really have the passion for it and you're given the budget, you should do it this
They
way.
even did the original song.
I don't know the original song.
Wait, I'm
But-
sorry, what?
Yeah, I saw the trailer and I was like, I also want to see this. I want to consume this.
Music is one of the best parts of Lupin, always. It's
Oh,
so
I
stylish.
absolutely loved the
Dan,
song they had for
It
the
fucked
trailer.
up, remember?
So, this year, our good old friends are back. Studio Gohans with Project Scarred. I'm tentatively looking at it.
Project.
Wait, okay,
I mean, I was hoping you said they had more K, but
I wish. Oh my god. Do you think I would not
Project
be squealing like a
Scarred.
fucking schoolgirl at this point if I saw more of that?
my god, do we got some key visuals already? Please tell me we
Yeah,
do.
there's a bit.
Oh my god.
I haven't looked at it yet. I was waiting for the podcast to look at it with you guys. Would you like for me to send it?
Gotcha.
Yeah, sure. Send those juicy images.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's
just
see them
send 'em in,
key
we'll just-
visuals.
I can't look at it.
My
right now.
god, I didn't know this episode was also going to be another Studio Gohans roast.
Hey, listen.
All for
I
it.
did good with fucking Project K.
My god, he's got a video and everything too. Can we show it up on stream?
Wait for. Fuck it. Why
I'll
not?
cast
Well,
these
no,
specials
no,
on.
because it's gonna mess up with the podcast.
Oh, that's true. That's true. All right.
It
Same
won't
time,
work
we
because
don't
then it'll
want-
just be a.
It's
We don't know
looking.
if copyright will pick it
My
up.
god.
Listen. Let's give it a
What?
chance. Oh no, it looks like Half-Life 2.
No, that's doing a
Alright.
disservice to Half-Life 2 because that looked good for its time. Somebody
We will
just
be
took.
watching this during the break between this episode and the next.
Somebody just took Unity store assets and made it into an anime.
No, don't say that.
Please. Please.
No.
Bro, they made this anime in Gary's mod, is that what you're saying?
Stop it.
Dude, you see how the camera moved? You look at the backgrounds, the
No.
details, the models they got going on, the rain
I
effects.
really hope it's not a final.
No.
result. Let me.
No,
let me look at-
bro.
Let me find something.
It's
that's-
bad.
It's gotta be better than this.
Alright, Sasha,
Yeah.
what's your next anime? Please.
I think this is what I got right now at the moment, Chief.
Alright. Take it away, please. Psycho, please. Go.
Drag us away from this hell.
Yes.
Is he still watching it?
Dark pit.
Oh no, we need to steer the conversation quick. Jujutsu Kaisen's on my list. So I had our
Yes.
friend.
Yes.
I had my friend not Sam, or Sean and I's, mutual friend, not Sam.
Oh, Sam.
He did a viewing for us a week back. Yeah, he showed us like a few episodes, and I was like, you know what? I'm all for it. The fights are. I'm a sucker for well animated fights and superpowers, and that's just what it's
Well
got.
choreographed fights, yes.
So I was like, shit, why not? There's a guy that literally just does the Kakashi thing where he removes his headband covering his eye and he like fucking wipes out the enemy. I'm like, say no more. I'm on board. Let me watch.
Is that all it takes to get you interested?
Yes.
I'm a sucker for well animated fights and superpowers.
Why didn't you like
And titties.
Why
And
not
titties.
like what?
Don't forget about the titties. He
Why
likes the
didn't
titties.
you like K more then?
Why didn't I
There
like
was
K
no-
more?
There was no bandana covering the eyes. Duh.
Listen, I didn't drop
But
it
there
like
was
I
a
did
Yara.
with WZ and fucking handshakers, okay? That's already good enough in my opinion.
That's fair. Handshakers was really bad.
I said there were strengths. I just said that there were also weaknesses. That's all.
Yeah, that's definitely fair.
Alright, so Jujutsu Kaisen. What else?
I still haven't gotten around to Kaguya-sama Love is War Season 2 because I forgot about its existence during the fall season, so that is on my list. About to laugh my ass off on this one. Believe me. Alright, Log Horizon Season 3 because database. Sorry.
What?
But,
Yes.
I'm, if you're not aware, that's the opening for Season 1 of Log Horizon.
Wow.
I need to finish season 2, so I might just start over and
What a
rewatch
track.
it.
Oh
You
my-
know, I put in my notes JK, but I am still waiting on my Shiro Akatsuki ship to sail, so, you know, watching out for that.
So apparently acetone melts plastic.
What?
I like that anime too.
Don't worry about that anime. We're going.
That
to
sounds like a
next
light novel title.
Fuck off.
In another world, and apparently acetone melts plastic.
No, this is our world, apparently.
Wanna
In
know
our
how I found
world,
that out?
acetone melts plastic. Ooh, here's one that's definitely a shake-up of my usual. I'm looking forward to Kimono Jihen. Any of you guys heard of that one?
No.
So, I'm not to be confused with Kimono Friend, similar, I know. It's got a whole cursed village mystery, sort of like the one from Another.
Okay.
It's got your main character's a detective trying to figure out what's going on with the town, and there are these monsters that are like spawning out of the ditches of the town or something.
Wait. What was this one called?
Kimono Jihen. Jihen.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you're off on the synopsis. That's like the synopsis for the first episode. Yeah, it's about like basically people who are like half demon, half human, and like they're solving like I guess I don't want to say demon spirit problems in a way.
Demon mysteries.
All they know is people
Yeah,
are dying and
basically.
they need to figure out why.
Yeah, it's pretty interesting so far.
Since I loved Another, I was like, yeah, why not? Another shrouded in mystery village
Another one.
with a curse.
Another one.
Sure, I'm on board. Slime Anime Season 2. Because it's
Yes.
good.
Yes.
Can't wait to see what the OP
quintessential-
and
all
ED are
here
for this
for it.
one again.
The quintessential overindulgent long name
oh.
isekai.
I thought you were about to say the quintessential quintuplets.
What?
And that's when I zoned out.
What?
There's an anime called the quintessential quintuplets. It's about a dude who is like tutoring a group of quintuplets, and it's like it's a love story but like comedy.
Comedy.
Okay.
Comedy.
Okay.
Bored me to tears. I dropped
Comedy.
it on episode 6.
Oh, jeez.
If anybody remembers last episode on the podcast,
Yeah.
as I mentioned.
Resounding endorsement.
Just universal praise all around.
Truly a
What
story
else you
for
got?
the ages.
Tell you what, for people who did enjoy it, it looks pretty, alright? It's just
The animation's there, yeah.
2 of the waifus are exactly the same, just for different motivations. You got the big Tadeo Ne-san, the shy one, and the Genki idiot. Okay,
Well, I mean-
it's like you could have done something with it in terms of the writing, but visuals aren't enough. It was boring, couldn't get me through. But hey, it looked pretty. Okay, that's all I'm gonna say. Let's see, what do we got here? We got ReZero, we got Mushoko Tensei.
Yes.
Jobless
Yes.
reincarnation. Because
Yes.
isekai. That's all I wrote in my
Because
notes. Because
isekai.
Isekais.
Dude, he's a pervert. It's great.
Redo of
that
Healer.
fucking every
Because
isekai?
Edge.
No, not ever.
No? Slime isekai wasn't. Ish.
Yeah, I was about to
Let's
say.
not talk about that one.
Yeah, I was.
Let's not talk about
I
that
was
one. You know what?
looking
That's
at
not
you
the best
very
film.
dubiously.
Oh, gotcha, chaotic.
Where is
What's he
one?
talking shit about
Wasn't
now?
a pervert. Hold up. I can name one. I can do it.
Wait, name what?
I can do an isekai that doesn't have a perverted main character. I
Mhm.
can name one.
Come on,
I can do it.
Now for me.
come on.
Now for me.
Who the fuck is that?
Now for
Mm,
me. Shield Hero. He was not a pervert.
at the start, he kind of was.
How?
Was
He got accused of rape. He didn't rape her.
Yeah, I mean,
And he was, wow, she's really pretty. That doesn't make him a pervert.
No, but I don't know.
I mean, I guess Sean's right in a sense.
In a sense,
He's just
yeah.
Yeah, he was
morally
just an
dubious,
asshole.
but he's not perverted.
No,
Yeah.
he's just a
He's
piece of
morally
shit.
dubious, but
Yeah.
he's not a pervert. But I need to be the one to name one. I got it. I know I can do it.
Come on.
Oh, gun.
Gun?
Fucking what's it called? it's the one where the guy gets transported to the isekai, but their job is to build like giant mecha fighters, and he technically can't be a pervert because he's a kid.
You want to bet?
What?
I was about to say it's Japan.
Like you literally just like put isekai and then Gundam. That doesn't.
Yeah, well, no, it kind of does help because there was
You just,
only
like,
one
named-
anime like it.
the two like biggest things in anime in Japan. All right. Well, in the meantime,
I can find it.
yes, but in
Knights
the
and Magic.
meantime-
Knights and Magic. There it is.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that one was good. I enjoyed that one.
Nailed it. This challenge complete. Ha. Suck on my knob.
I can't wait for the next episode. 'cause
Yes.
This,
So when are we watching Redo of Healer?
what?
Have any of you
I-
seen the memes?
I heard it's gonna be really fucked up. But I'm interested in it. I want to check.
How
it out.
does slapping a girl across the face with your meat wad sound?
Oh my god. Oh no.
John, we better get that
no.
dark roast ready soon. I'm excited for this one.
Oh no.
Redo of Healer's on my list for obvious reasons. It's got a heaping helping of Edge, and I can't go a season without Edge. My god. You want the synopsis? It's about a healer that gets fucked over in his first run in a fantasy world. This isn't an isekai, to be specific. It's in a fantasy world. He gets fucked over on his first run, but he learns this magic that lets him turn back time. Now, unlike, good-natured hearted protagonists who usually let it go, he decides it's his best opportunity to take revenge. And take revenge he does. Oh, it's gonna be a good time.
Yikes.
I read the manga when that was out. Really shocked me. Didn't think it would go that route. But I've seen how the nature of manga's been going lately. So, not to say I'm not surprised, but it was shocking. Hidden Dungeon, only I can enter, because I heard it was
Yes.
an ecchi fest.
Yes, it is.
What is wrong with you people?
What? You don't like titties?
I enjoy some plot with my titties, thank you.
There's plot.
There's plot.
Oh, I'm sure.
the plot
At least I
thickens.
think it,
Plot,
at least I think it does.
quote unquote.
Plot.
The plot does not thicken as much as the plot thickens with like
Well, you know,
DxD or anything like that.
Whatever gets people through
But there's
their
still plot.
usual light novels.
Oh my god.
Have
Is
you
that
guys
it?
heard of Wonder Egg Priority?
Sorry, what?
I've watched the first episode. It's interesting.
It is very interesting.
There's episode 2 out. I'll probably end up watching that this week at some point, but it's interesting. That's all I can say. I don't know what to think of it yet.
It's got some 3D elements. It's the type of interesting in which a girl carries an egg, breaks open the egg, and finds a girl in it.
Yep. And
Huh?
That's all the
helps out
context you
girl.
could possibly need.
Yeah, girl helps out girl. Yep.
And speaking of girl helps out girl, see you on the other side. Other side being one word, because apparently that's not confusing already. I like the main character's design, and it's about monster hunting. Also,
you on
there's
the
a
other
Yuri
side.
undertone, so I'll be on the lookout for that.
Oh, but I yeah, we shouldn't care.
Wait, what?
Nothing.
Widow.
I
what?
remember you giving shit about the whole sexual tension between fucking.
That was me.
Oh no, that was you. I'm sorry.
Well, if we're about to point out the hypocrisy, I have clearly stated my views.
Fair enough.
That he has.
And
He's here for the kids.
I shame no one for enjoying it. I just said it wasn't for me.
Understandable.
Suppose a kid from the
Stars.
boonies moved to the starter town.
Oh my god.
Great title, I know.
Why are these fucking...
He's so mad at the length of these. God, wait till they turn out to be the... My god, did anyone ever tell him? Where will you be at the end of the world?
What?
Can you,
God.
will you save us? Are you there?
What?
That is the entire title.
No, fuck off.
It's 3 whole questions.
Fuck off right now. Please, I need to see it.
The fuck?
Oh, I shouldn't, but I need to see it.
My god, when Giga made a joke about that one.
Yeah,
Great ass title, dude.
it's just...
It's just, I can't wait for it to be whole paragraphs that we have to memorize by heart.
No. No.
Oh, yeah.
It's dumb. It's exorbitant. It's needless. It upsets
Hey,
me.
it is original.
No. No, it's not. They just rip out their title for as long as they fucking can. They're trying to hit a syllable count, I swear.
I think their publishers are like, you know, you haven't put a lot of space on the cover. What if we just filled it up with a bunch of words?
Yeah.
Yeah, works for
that's a
me.
good idea. Fucking. Ugh. And
But
the
suppose a
Japanese
kid from the
titles
boonies
are
moved-
always, like, short and fucking sweet, but the ones that they choose for English are always just fucking ridiculous.
Only because they can't. I don't think they want to abbreviate it. Because they usually leave that up to the fans anyway. Like, you know, slime isekai is what the fans like to call. And that time I got reincarnated as a slime, so.
Yep.
You know, we do the work for them. They just got to
You
write the
shouldn't
material.
have to. They should just lower the fucking word count of their goddamn title.
Well,
Tell that to every game dev with, you know, open level creators. It's always our job in the end to fill in the content.
Danmachi. Yep.
Oh, is Danmachi? Oh, it's still...
No, there's not another season coming out this. Chaotic was just saying how to pick up girls in a dungeon.
That is the actual title for
No,
Danmachi.
but it's. Is it wrong? To
Is
try
it wrong to
girls
pick
in a
up?
dungeon?
Yeah.
Except it's supposed to be Danmachi.
Yep.
Dan Mackey.
Dan Mackey. Can't wait for.
What else you got? What else?
I
You got?
can't wait for the next season when they do the whole dating arc.
I hope they actually do another season. Because people are people weren't all that impressed with season 3 apparently.
Are they getting wary? Oh no.
I'm worried by people's reviews on season 3.
I don't know.
Well, I mean,
I enjoyed it.
it's a whole season where he doesn't even get to level up, right? So, of course they're gonna be a bit
Yeah.
disappointed.
No growth.
It's literally not till next season that he levels up.
No protagonist growth.
Yeah, I was hoping his
story
worldview would change a
development.
bit or something.
Yeah, the world gotta change a bit. It gotta get a little bit drastic, you know.
Yeah, well, I thought his worldview would, considering how badly he's been affected, as well as the people
By
he
the
cares
way,
about.
by the
been
way,
affected.
stop. Yep.
Nah,
They
affected
haven't-
by the
say,
thing.
like, we
I'm
haven't
being very
watched-
generic. I would think that his view would be affected by the thing that happened.
All right.
But
What
suppose
else?
a kid from the boonies moved to the starter town.
By the way,
Because it prevents itself
this-
as a fantasy comedy, and the writing isn't too generic, apparently. Though I'd probably watch it even if it was, so...
the whole
Hey.
premise is he's basically from the final town, basically this is the 8th gym town basically.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden he goes to Pallet Town. Imagine that.
The way
you have to
the-
fight him in Pallet Town while he's already got his little 60 or 70 fucking
The-
Dragon Knight.
The way the writers are approaching it is that he's kind of oblivious to the fact that he's super strong, and he assumes everyone's
Yes.
supposed to be at his level because he's the weakest of that town going into the
Yes.
starter town. So, you know, I want to see it from that perspective. Sounds interesting.
Yes. I'm liking it.
Because he's just a super polite kid going around, you know, killing like the toughest of baddies without knowing it.
Like random monsters that are showing up, and he just yeets them. Literally,
Bodying the fuck out.
he literally yeets them, and just pays it no mind.
Another one that's crossed my list, and this one's more thought-provoking, surprisingly. Heaven's Design Department. Can you imagine what it would be like if there was a higher council that decided on what life would look like on Earth? The anime is going to be exploring design concepts such as mythological creatures, like with how unicorns and how presumably because of the design of unicorns that horses came to be and stuff like that. So I was like, it's supposed to be funny. It's supposed to be a bunch of a group of, people bantering with each other, trying to figure out what the hell's wrong with their designs or whether it's impractical or whether it'll work.
There's
Like,
the
why the
man
fuck
who came up with the
giraffes?
horse, and he keeps on trying to put his horse design into literally everything. I watched the first episode. It's fucking stupid.
So it's like, imagine like the worst people you've ever worked with on a group project, and your job is just to design the life on Earth.
Yep.
The anime. That sounds great.
Alright, who the fuck designed this pug? They're
And
getting a
then,
demotion.
and then God just like, he approves it, or he denies it. So yeah.
And finally, at the bottom of my list, ironically enough, bottom tier character Tomozaki-kun.
Yes.
Because it's a lot like The World God Only Knows, only without the fantasy elements, harem, and if Keiba was more relatable as a character.
Fair. Alright, well, I have a lot of the shit that y'all have said on my list. The only thing that y'all missed on page 1 for me was Promised Neverland Season 2. Because
Still need to watch
goddamn,
season 1.
the end of Season 1. Ooh, so good. 7 Deadly Sins, the next season. I'm disappointed with how the animation was for Season 3, but I'm hoping it gets better because, I mean, the story is still there. World Trigger Season 2. They kind of like abruptly stopped, I felt like, but then again, I think I just because they did this random arc and I stopped watching. But since they're continuing, I'm gonna go back and watch it. The second season of Demon School Iruma-kun. It's a kid who's basically literally bought by a demon lord because his parents sell him because they just take their child for granted. And he goes to school in hell, basically. And apparently he turns evil at some point, but I'm interested to see how that story progresses.
Oh, there's
Shaman
a
King's
twist?
getting a
Right now
remake?
I'm getting interested.
Shaman King, really?
Shaman
Yes.
King? Dang!
Yes.
Oh, wow, I feel old.
Yeah, so that's getting a remake. See how that goes. Bleach, The 1,000-Year Blood War. Million Lives Season 2. Standing on Million Lives. That one was really interesting, and I'm glad that they're actually going to do the next season, like, pretty, like, close to when they just came out with this first season. Shield Hero Season 2 at some point this year.
No.
Hell yeah. Yes.
I forgot to mention.
Still
that.
trying to motivate myself to watch it.
Do we have
Because I know I'm
to
just
watch
gonna be. Because I know I'm just gonna be super mad at the cunty bitch, and I'm just dreading it.
Everybody in that anime is just a fucking piece of shit.
You only watch like the first 2 episodes. If you like actually get past the first 15,
The first... Motherfucker. The first 15. Kiss my ass.
I don't think you could really judge it, Sasha, after only watching 2. Like, it's good.
Okay, you guys may like
Shield Hero.
I have not liked... I have liked one
Well-
single isekai.
Yeah. So, but the thing is, like, I'm sorry, I shouldn't have said the first 15 because, like, there's the episodes where he interacts with the spear hero, and those episodes, yeah, it just makes you hate the spear hero more because he's such a fucking tool. But every other episode with like him, Raftalia, and then the Philo, it's great. It's great. Code Geass is getting its side story finally. It's coming out in the anime format. And so that's going to be something I'm looking forward to. The villainous All Routes Lead to Doom Season 2 coming out. Yes.
Yes.
Okay, I'm sorry, I forgot Tanya.
Yeah, Tanya's good. Tanya's good.
Tanya's good.
Tanya Saga.
Sonya
Tanya the
Saga
Evil. Yeah. How Not to Summon a Demon Lord Omega. So Demon Lord season 2. That one's I'm looking forward to because first season was funny and it got big titty whammon just for you, Psycho.
Overlord.
Tigbiddies.
Yeah, How Not to Summon a Demon Lord.
Oh, how not to summon demon lord. Damn,
Yeah.
I forgot I actually just kind of stopped watching it after the 3rd episode. Finally
And
enough.
then combatants will be dispatched. I looked at it briefly. I'm gonna check it out. If I don't like it, I don't like it. But I did also have Thus Spoke Rohan. I'm gonna check that one out. My Hero Season 5, the movie, redo of Healer. Yeah, y'all already went through the rest of my list. Dr. Stone Season 2, Slime, Supposed Kid from the Last Dungeon, moved to the starter town. Oh, y'all didn't say this one actually. Soma Spider, So What?
Oh yeah, I saw.
It's an
something
isekai.
like that, but it's just...
It's an isekai where the nerdy girl in the class is reincarnated as a spider, while everyone else from their class is reincarnated as other people and other things. Like, the girl who turns into a spider, her bully is a little dragon who's with another boy as his pet, basically. And it's interesting. It's been kind of funny, actually. I've been enjoying it. Lower tier character Tomazaki-kun. It's about his development and becoming a actual like part of society, basically, instead of getting him like out of the game room and actually talking to people.
What's it?
That one's pretty good. Yeah, it's getting him to talk to people.
Well, it's
Because-
about the fact that he finds out the pretty girl in the class is also the top player in his favorite video game.
Yes.
So
Yes.
she tries to help him
'Cause
connect
she
to
was
society
disappointed
through her.
whenever they went
Yeah.
out and went to go meet IRL, and she was like, "Oh, fuck,
Unfortunate.
this is disappointing." But
Shit, dude, you need a
it's
haircut.
funny.
You need to, look
Stop
people in the eye when you
slouching.
speak. Classic stuff.
Do all this, yeah.
God. Wait,
Um,
backtrack a bit to Demon Lord because I finally finished thinking about what I wanted to say. I dropped it, I think, because I just don't like the whole chained up aesthetic.
What?
Oh, because they were chained. Well, it was only because they fucked up the ritual, and he can't actually just undo the chains.
Yeah, I know it's good natured, but it's still.
Dubious.
I don't know, man. I don't like my whammon chained up. It's weird.
But going back onto Hori Mia, that shit. Oh, the animation for it's so good. I've been enjoying it because there's good comedy in it as well. Like that good slice of life shit. Oh, actually, I'm sorry. We're supposed to get a Beastar season 2. I just watched that.
Isn't that
I
shit,
think I might
like,
have turned a little
borderline
furry.
yaoi half the time.
No, it's very furry.
Ma'am. It's ma'am.
It's man.
All right, guys. So these are the animes we're looking forward to for 2021. You can hit us up on Josh. Actually, I'm sorry. I'm taking up your job. Where can they find us, Josh?
Scuffed.
Our Caffeinated Weebs on Reddit.
And what can they do there?
Leave comments. They can start a conversation about episodes we've had. We should have episodes listed there that they can comment on. Give us any feedback that whether they like the episodes, dislike it, what they like about the episodes, anything like that.
Yeah, definitely. Sasha, can you tell me what our YouTube is this time?
Weebs podcast? Am I wrong?
Yep.
Yeah, it's Caffeinated Weebs.
Caffeinated Weebs.
Yep, it's Caffeinated Weebs.
I'm sorry.
One day he'll get it right.
I did get it right a couple times, but it's been a while.
You've gotten it right once.
One day he'll get it right the second time.
Psycho, where can you watch us live?
Well, you can watch us live at twitch.tv/Caffeinated Weebs podcast. where you can also see our beautiful faces.
Some of our places.
And some of our beautiful faces.
Dan, where can you find us on Twitter?
At Weebs Podcast. At least I know that because I
Hell
made
yeah.
it.
Damn right, you better know that one. Well, you can, if you listen to us on podcast format, you can find us on Anchor, Breaker, Google Podcasts, Apple Podcasts, Overcast, Pocket Cast, Radio Public, and Spotify. And if you ever listen to us on Anchor, you can actually also leave us a message through Anchor's app, and we can answer it live on the podcast. One more thing. Once again, this was episode 27, and I've been one of your hosts, Shawnee095. You can find me on Twitch and Twitter at Shawnee095.
I'm DanbyyTV. You can find me on Twitch and Twitter at DanbyyTV.
I'm Psychometryyy with 3 Y's at the end. You can find me at Twitch and Twitter under the same handle.
I am SashasStreams. You can find me at Twitch and Twitter at SashasStreams.
I'm zombie_Jai. You can find me on Twitch and Twitter under the same handle.
And we will be taking a short break so we can get ready to start the Konosuba Part 1 episode.
Explosion!
So, see you in a minute.
But for our podcast listeners, that has been episode 27.
Yes.
Have a good night.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.